Improvfessionals. We have 7 individuals here at this point. We have Caroline Dunn, we have Summer Broyhill, we give Sarah Amit, Angela Canez, Megan, like Madonna, Brittany, I love that. And we have Karthik CS, and I'm Andy Abramson. So we are going to do a long form style improv game, which is called Living Room. So we are going to pull out the wheel, which I usually do here. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. So I think everybody sees that. So whatever this makes us think of, we're going to start doing some scenes with the living room, just so the audience is aware. Okay, so basically, I would take that as in whatever funny voices make you think of, whether it's movies, cartoon, real life, and we'll go from that.
Gilbert Gottfried to me has like the funniest voice. I didn't know that the person who voiced Iago was like, that was their voice. When I first heard it, I thought that it was like a silly character they were putting on. But that's just how he talks. And that has forever amazed me, that was just his voice, just talking as a parrot. And it just sounded so perfect and so strange.
See, that makes me think of just basically parrots in general. I love animals overall. They're all great. I don't think I'd want to own a parrot just because I think they would drive you freaking nuts. I mean, just, what, chirping away. I mean, again, if you have a backyard, you could let them fly if they're trying to come back, but obviously they probably won't. So I would think they would just drive you bananas.
That reminds me of Furbies, actually, and things talking back to you. And my first Furby, I was very underwhelmed. I remember getting it from a toy shop when I was like 7 and thinking it was going to like repeat my name back and talk to me, and it never learned my name. I'm still kind of sad about that.
One of the first things that I hear when I talk of parrots and pets is that a movie scene in which a parrot sort of just listens to on all the conversations which are supposed to be private and then just repeats it in front of a public audience, embarrassing the host completely. Like things that are not supposed to be told at all, it just repeats everything. And of course, the person can't do anything about it, right? Because it's his pet. Like he can't yell at it. It doesn't understand. It will just repeat the yelling back at him. It creates such a comedic scene. And that's the first time I realized parrots can be pets too. Because
so it makes me remember of a scene of the movie Home Alone, where so the kid is left alone at home, and then there are the bad guys approaching, and then he just put a movie scene where there are some people with a strong voice to try to put the bad guys away, and there are people shouting and everything, and so the bad guys are really scared out of the door, thinking that all these people are inside the house. But there is only the kid, a smart one.
I was thinking when Andy was saying about letting the parrot fly away, I just kept thinking about this scene from The Bold and the Beautiful, which is a soap opera in the US that was on. And when I was growing up, I don't know if it's still on probably, but I had pneumonia for like 6 months. So I was home and watching the whole storyline age 5. And, there was this whole like storyline with a Moroccan prince, and it was this horrible orientalized like Casbah kind of like atmosphere, and Brooke from LA, is marooned there from an airplane crash, and she has amnesia and she doesn't know who she is, and she's there, and he falls in love with her and wants to marry her, and then finally looks out the window and he says, if you love something, let it go away, and if it loves you, it will come back. But she left on that plane to LA and she never did come back. I mean, as far as I know anyway.
Let's cut to one of those scenes.
Mom, I don't feel good.
This is sweetheart, Joanne. You're going to do fine. We have, Teddy the bird here. It's going to watch over you.
Meh! gonna watch him.
Teddy kind of creeps me out, Mom.
Yeah, your father got it, and it really is a creepy pet. But I mean, he's beautiful. He just doesn't know, talks too much sometimes.
You smell funny.
But the bird can smell me, but I'm all the way over here on the couch, and the bird's over there.
Right, sweetheart. You know what? I'm gonna go because dinner's on the stove, but I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna open up the bird cage. So don't worry. Maybe the bird will fly to you. But go ahead, Teddy. Do have fun. I'm gonna get dinner.
Mom. Hi, Teddy.
You're a bad girl. I know what you did.
I'm not faking being sick.
Oh, yeah, you are. I saw you put that thermometer under your butt. You're trying to be sick, but you're not sick. I know you.
How did you? You're not supposed to be able to say anything you haven't heard before, Teddy.
I'm a bird of prey. I got great eyes.
Shut up. Snitches get stitches, Teddy.
Oh my goodness, don't yell at the bird like that. Teddy's a sweetheart, just a pain in the butt. That's what birds are, pain in the butt. But there's your meatloaf. And, don't let Teddy eat it because we don't want Teddy to get sick. But watch over with the bird. Teddy's nice. Be nice to Teddy. I'll be back.
Meh, Baker. Meh, big old Baker. Lies through her teeth. Meh.
Stop it, Teddy. Look, I'll give you some meatloaf if you just can it.
Meatloaf.
Yeah, it's Mom's special meatloaf here. See, Teddy? See? You bet the fork, Teddy.
Keep the meatloaf coming. I'll keep quiet, kid.
Okay, I have to eat some of it, though. Otherwise, Mom's going to know when she smells my breath.
You should have thought of that before you put... Polly wanted a cracker.
Right to see.
Daniel.
Yeah, tell me.
Daniel. I'm scary.
You're scary.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can hear, can listen to an animal out there.
I see it. It has big eyes.
Oh.
Very big eyes. Bigger than the eyes that I've seen before.
Daniel, we must put it away.
How?
From the house. Daniel, you are my older brother.
I know, but I didn't sign up for this job. I just wanted to bully you. I didn't want to protect you.
Okay. Do you think if I scream, he will go away?
We can try, but scream very, very silently. We don't want to scare it. It might feel threatened.
Okay.
Yeah. It seems to be waving at us.
Ooh.
Do you think it wants to say hi?
Okay, I will try again to communicate.
This? Why are you making that awful noise?
It can speak.
Oh.
Of course I can speak.
You can use words.
And put them together to make a sentence?
Wow. You guys have really, really underestimated my abilities here.
Oh,
Well, come, let's say, shake my
Daniel,
hand.
he's smarter than you.
I
He's
know.
smarter than you.
I don't think that takes much, kid.
I think we need to make friends. Otherwise, it's not safe.
Yeah.
Hello? You want to shake hands?
No, I don't know when you washed your hands last, grubby little things. Did you bring sanitizer with you? Do you have Purell?
Do we have Purell?
I think it's on Mom's bedroom.
Stay there. I will wash my hands with Purell and come back.
Why are you talking so weird?
Okay, little bird, you won't hurt us, will you?
If I wanted to hurt you, I would have already. I will instead hurt you with my words, because sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can definitely hurt you, especially when I call you both nincompoops.
So, Jeanette, I'm so glad you're going to be my maid of honor. I mean, can you believe I'm marrying a prince?
I cannot believe it. You deserve this, though. I am so honored to be your maid of honor and right there by your side.
Oh, yes, and it worked out so perfectly that his identical twin brother that had been lost at sea returned for the wedding, and it's wonderful.
I want to be there for you, but I want to do everything exactly like you want. I don't want to be in the way.
Oh, I know you'll be there for me. I mean, you were there for me when, he had amnesia and he forgot he was a prince, and it's just like, you've been there with me through everything. I love you.
Thank you. God, that was so rough. He was so out of it, and you cried for 10 days straight.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I hope you know, right before we walk out there, I need to tell you something. It's a big secret. It's a big deal. It turns out you have an identical twin sister. She's just been found, and she's here today for you to meet for the first.
Well, oh my gosh, I'm meeting her for the first time. I don't know if I can handle this. It's so much at once. Oh my gosh, what if we don't look alike?
Oh my God, it looks like looking in a mirror. Oh my God.
I've been so lonely for all these years, thinking I was an only child, and wow, too many surprises. You look just like me.
Yes, God, they didn't lie. Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
We've been living, I don't even know where you've been living. I've been living all the way in this side of the world for the last 10 years, and we were separated at birth, I guess.
You are so right. And I've been living on the other side of the world.
And
what a the odds.
We're going to be bridesmaids together.
That is amazing. I love it. Let's go back to the couch. Everybody back to the couch, please. So we will spin the wheel again. Breakout room. Okay, wrong room. Share screen. Okay, there we go. Yada yada, whatever that makes you think of. A lot of yada yada.
Talks a lot of yada yada.
And that Again, I'm going to show my old school days. Most of these, if not all, weren't even born. But Jerry Seinfeld, great show. Seinfeld, the great Yada Yada episode where George Costanza was going out with the girl and she'd always say, oh, yeah, you know, my ex-boyfriend went to my house and overnight and, you know, yada yada. And anytime he did that, she's like, well, what's yada yada? What are you talking about? He can say the little things. He loved the yada yada, but she would never reveal what the yada yada was, which was pretty brilliant. Great character. I would have liked to see.
The first and only time I heard yada yada was on Seinfeld, and that's the first and only time I've heard many things, because you know all of these things are very new to me. Like for instance, George's character. Oh my God, I didn't know that someone can exist even in someone's imagination with that kind of a character. And it turns out it's actually some kind of a character based on Larry David. And I'm like, this guy actually exists? I'm like, where can I see him? Which museum has like, you know, some sort of a clone of this guy that I can really go and interact with? Because obviously this guy is very famous and I can't interact with him. So I thought maybe there'll be clones of him somewhere around that I can interact with him. Because I want to meet this guy. This guy is an inspiration.
I never really watched Seinfeld, and you can all eviscerate me for that later after this show. But my husband grew up watching it. It's kind of how he learned English, was watching Seinfeld and The Simpsons. So he would say things like yada yada, and I didn't really know what he was talking about. But I think what it reminded me of was that Busta Rhymes song from the early '90s, that ya 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 ya. You know, when I step up in the place, I better step correct. Woo ha! I got you all in check, right? So that's what I thought he was talking about this whole time, was this Busta Rhymes song. But it turned out like a few years ago.
Of the time I was in Prague and I went to the KGB museum and yada yada, I was kicked out of the KGB museum for sneaky behavior. That's a true story.
I just want to know what sneaky behavior you were engaging in.
This yada yada.
So yada yada make me remember of the music YMCA. So the first time I heard it, I thought it was really funny, and also because of the movement YMCA. And so it's also a good way to learn the English alphabet when we are not native English speakers, because every time somebody asks me how do you write a Y in English, I remember of the song YMCA, so it was very easy to tell them.
I'm just a little curious, Angela, because there's 26 letters in the alphabet and YMCA are out of order and there's only 4. So how's that really show you the alphabet?
She could only spell things with the vowel A.
The first time I heard the YMCA song was on the show Friends, which is another show. And it's actually funny that to me, the way it's in India, if you're an undergrad in India, the way you're supposed to see is watch How I Met Your Mother first, then Friends, then Seinfeld, which is the reverse order in which the shows actually appeared. Right. Because in order to appreciate the comedy, you need certain sophistication and maturity. And this is the order in which it's put together. It's like sleazy, go for it, How I Met Your Mother. Then Friends, it's a bit funny. If you know some of the jokes are well constructed. Seinfeld, you just need to be mature enough to understand it. Otherwise, it's hard to understand the brilliance of the show. This is a very well-known thing in India. It's extremely well-known. Like a billion people know this. And if you Americans disagree, you're 1/3 of our size, so we don't care.
Wow.
Well, does the same rule apply to other languages? Like if you're learning a different, like you're learning Spanish or they're like comparable Telemundo shows, it's like we have to start with this one and then you go to
Dora the Explorer. Okay? That's what she was made for.
Let's cut to one of these scenes.
Oh!
I got you. This museum is so quiet. I just had to scare you.
Yeah. you know what? I was looking at the statue there, and I made a little drawing on it.
Did you draw testicles on Lenin?
Yeah.
That is a pro move. That's like subversive 101. You,
Yeah.
Dora, you are amazing. You're amazing. You are the stealthiest, most awesome tourist. And I'm so glad we met up.
Yeah, Lena, and you know what? There on the wall I wrote, Lena and Dora, friends forever.
Lena and Dora. Man, I hope we travel the world together. We should go everywhere after this. What other museums can we crash?
What is this?
We're just some nice tourists just looking around this museum. It's a great museum. We love it.
What have you done to the wall?
It's Yada. It's a new type of art.
Yes. Lenin.
He seemed like he wasn't as correct as he could be, and we just wanted to elevate him to
upgrade. It's an upgrade, yes.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta breathe. If you don't breathe, why don't I put my hands on you? Let me help you breathe. You just breathe right into my hands right here.
Yeah.
Wait, no, just let me, can you hold still and
some water.
Good thinking, Dora. We just had to cool the situation down, de-escalate.
Documents! You have ruined the documents!
Don't worry. It's a yada. I will delete it. We will delete everything.
Oh, what?
Welcome to the 2001 National Spelling Bee competition. Competitors, as you know, this year we've added a new exciting element. In order to win, you must properly spell out the letters using your body. Competitor number 1, your word is people.
People. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yes, people.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
I can tell you're stalling, but I will go ahead and use it in a sentence. Some people stall to get more time to prepare their body and arm movements.
People. Am I saying it correctly? People.
Yes.
P. E. O. P. L. E. I. Z. X. People.
Oh, great. Contestant number 1, thank you. That was incorrect. Number 2, it's on to you.
Yes. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Yes, and actually the judges just told me we're going to give you a new word. So your new word is zebra, contestant 2, zebra.
Zebra. Can you say it a little more slowly, please?
Zebra.
Okay. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Yes. A zebra looks kind of like a horse. Zebra.
And can you pretend that it was in like a little fairy tale? What would zebra thing say?
Yes. Yes, this year we've amended the rules so we also can dance out, interpretive dance of what zebra looks like to help you as a contestant. So you'll dance. Yay! And now you may begin.
Okay, I'm gonna pass. May I get the next word, please?
Oh, using your one pass, okay. Your next word is Applebee's.
Applebee. Okay, Kim, I see that in that physicality type of thing you were showing me, the zebra.
Oh, yes. Applebee's. Yeah. Applebee's.
And can you say it 3 times quickly?
Applebee's, Applebee's, Applebee's.
And can you spell it, please?
You're a tricky one. Almost got me, contestant. Joker. Time for you to find out. With your
Okay.
turn.
A, B, Z. A, B, Z.
Wow, you were last year's champion. I had such high hopes for you this year, but someone's dropped the ball. Okay, next contestant. Your word is pill.
Pill. Is that pill or pill?
Pill.
Pill.
Yeah.
Can I know the etymology, please?
Yes. Pill. And I'll do you a favor. I will act it out for you. Pill.
Pill. Pill. And it's just to make sure one last time. It's pill and not pill.
You are correct.
P I L L exclamation point.
I'm just judges. There's allegations that you are cheating. What?
How did they know?
Well, I'm the champion.
Yes, this means you, contestant 2, are the champion by default.
All right, I win again.
No.
And that's it. Everybody come back up. It is actually time for this show to end. Time flies. It did take me a few moments to get it on, so that was my fault. I'm sorry. But